down. Put me down.
Oh my God, you guys. I just looked at the results for the 2026 Tony Awards at Radio City Music Hall, and I don't know about you, but the pure drama of it all, I am obsessed. First of all, the season pulled in a mind-blowing $1.91 billion in ticket sales, so clearly everyone and their mother was going to Broadway this year. But can we talk about the actual show? Pop icon Pink was hosting, and oh my God, she brought the absolute most. She literally started the night dangling from the ceiling on a flying wire like Peter Pan, singing Wicked and lifting Neil Patrick Harris by his thighs. His thighs! Like, what are you doing? The audacity, the balls. Honestly, it was pure PR perfection, and I will be rewatching it for the next 6 months. Let's start with the play acting side. John Lithgow won Best Actor in a Leading Role in a Play for Giant, and this was the definition of a legend moment. He played Roald Dahl dealing with a massive public backlash, so you already know it's intense. And then he goes and wins his third Tony. Third. I'm sorry, but when an 80-year-old icon is tracking down his third Tony, you do not compete with him. You just hope your little nomination clip looked cute on the screen. The Tonys basically said, yeah, still him, still got it. Then the Best Musical, because this was the crazy one. Schmigadoon won Best Musical, and I don't know about you, but one thing you do not do is try to outcharm a musical that is literally about musical theater. You're coming for Schmigadoon? They did not just casually win. They walked in with that bright, clever confidence and said, yeah, actually, we'll take the crown. And then it gets even wilder. Cinco Paul won Best Book of a Musical and Best Original Score for the show. The exact same man got the book and the score. Ooh, okay. At that point, were you even just a nominee, or were you personally running the entire category? Because that is not just a win. That is Broadway saying, we like the whole package. Please collect your things and your multiple Tonys. Honestly, it's pure PR perfection. Then we look over at Best Play, which went to Liberation by Bess Wohl, and ooh, this one had some serious weight behind it. This was not just a polite little drama getting a nice little trophy to be nice. Liberation is all about women, history, the 1970s women's liberation movement, and all those unfinished conversations that people love to pretend are done. And the Tonys looked at that and said, yes, that one. I mean, a play literally called Liberation winning Best Play. What are you doing? That is almost too perfect. That is the kind of title to award pipeline publicists dream about. You literally cannot write better symbolism than that, except apparently Bess Wohl did. But can we talk about the revivals? Because the revival categories were absolutely not playing nice this year. Best Revival of a Musical went to Ragtime. And honestly, that makes so much sense, because that show does not just sit there and sing at you. It grabs the entire audience by the collar and says, we need to talk right now. It's got race, class, identity, ambition, all the heavy stuff. And ooh, it clearly landed, because it did not stop at Best Revival. Joshua Henry won Best Actor in a Leading Role in a Musical, and Casey Levy won Best Actress in a Leading Role in a Musical. Both leading trophies, both of them. Oh, Ragtime was not playing with these people. That show walked into Radio City Music Hall like, we are not just back. We are back with receipts. Joshua Henry winning feels like one of those moments where everyone in the room just nods because, yes, of course, that man does not simply perform. He arrives, plants his feet, opens his mouth, and suddenly the room has a brand new religion. What are you doing trying to sing against him? And Casey Levy winning right alongside him? That is when you know the production had an absolute chokehold on the voters from both sides. It wasn't just one standout person carrying the team. It was a full takeover. Now, if you thought the musical revivals were intense, the play revivals were a total bloodbath. Best revival of a play went to Arthur Miller's Death of a Salesman. And listen, that production had a night. It won Best Revival, Joe Mantello won Best Direction of a Play, and Laurie Metcalf won Best Actress in a Featured Role in a Play. Honestly, Laurie Metcalf winning a Tony feels like the natural order of things. Some people show up to act, and Laurie Metcalf shows up like she was personally sent by the theater gods to remind everyone what absolute control looks like. You do not watch her and think, oh, that was nice. You watch her and start questioning your entire life. And Joe Mantello winning for directing it? Again, you're trying to direct a classic better than Joe Mantello? That's just crazy. And then Leslie Manville won Best Actress in a leading role in a play for Oedipus, which is such a dramatic sentence it practically arrives wearing a black veil. Oedipus is not exactly breezy, lighthearted brunch theater. It is intense, it is tragic, and Manville beat out a completely stacked category including Rose Byrne, Carrie Coon, Susanna Flood, and Kelly O'Hara. But wait, we have to talk about the Lost Boys because even though Schmigadoon took the top musical prize, the vampires still came out to play. Ali Louis Borzgi won Best Actor in a Featured Role in a Musical, and Shoshana Bean won Best Actress in a Featured Role in a Musical. Both featured awards went to the Vampire Musical. Ooh, they came hungry. They absolutely left bite marks on the ceremony, and seeing Shoshana Bean finally get that Tony trophy? Oh my God, theater fans were probably levitating. You put the whole night together, it was just beautifully messy. Schmigadoon got the crown, Liberation got the prestige, Ragtime took the leads, Death of a Salesman was a serious wrecking ball, and John Lithgow is still out here collecting trophies like he has a punch card. Broadway, you dramatic little overachiever. Ooh, I'm gonna follow along.